choking on my frankincense. Oh my gosh, y'all. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, this day. Already, right? I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. I was cranky. I was cranky. And I can get a bit snippy when I'm cranky. And sometimes I don't even have to say anything. I have this look of death that just, Uncle Jimbo, poor Uncle Jimbo. Y'all know I care for my uncle. He was in a coma a long time ago. His mind is just not, he had to relearn how to walk, talk, everything. He was in a coma for 4 months. And anyway, so he's always going to be at a certain level. Well, woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and I guess Jimbo told my mom on the phone. He said, sometimes she scares the devil out of me. I'm terrified of her. And I don't go around hollering. I'm not mean to him, but I guess, I feel bad. But we've been in this house. He got laid off, for about 3 months together. And it's a small house, y'all. It is a small house. So, it's a little old lady house is what it is. So, Mandy's mad because, good morning, darlings. Mandy's mad because she can't go back there, and Uncle Vern stopped by. I have a bunch of uncles. And he is a cranky one, even worse than me. He scares the duty out of me. So, I don't think he likes being cooped up back there. He's maybe a little pissed off, but not generally at me, just the whole circumstance. He's irritated. So, Mandy's acting like a fool. Who do we got in here? Beautiful. Oh, I forgot to turn off my notifications. We'll make it through. If I try to turn them off now, it always shuts the video down, so I'm not doing it. Okay, Dawn. Let me see if I can remember. Dawn. Is it good morning? Wait, hold on. Is it good morning? D A W. I can't remember N. What is N? N. Is that right? I think I said good morning, Dawn. I've been wanting to do that. I practiced it just for her. Okay. Because I know she loves coming even though she can't hear it, and I think she's so beautiful. Good morning, Dawn. Hopefully she also reads lips. Okay, beautiful. Joylyn, Charlie, darling. Ariwa from New Zealand. We have a big New Zealand tribe. I love it. Charlie, Emily, Nielsen, hello. Banana Candy, David, brother, hello. Robin, Rachel Daniels, beautiful. J Night Song, beautiful. Some new ones. Veronica, Amy, Pacificate. Whew, Banana Candy. I just love saying your name. Kitty, good morning. Gina, Joylyn, Kristen, Luna, Raymond Richardson, brother, hello. Emily, Diana, Clicky, Patricia, Cody, beautiful, you guys. Vale, Mercy, D. Purdy, hello, darling, hello. Okay, so for those of you who have been following the tribe for a while, I recently hit 20K, and it's been, I'm gonna get smoked out by this. It's been quite the struggle. I went, and it was meant. I got a message from Spirit. I got stuck at like 18K for a while. And it's really not about the numbers, but it sort of is hard to continue to go on with something, right? Without validation. We seem to need constant validation sometimes, that we're on the right path. And, we have to have a little faith sometimes, right? They asked me to continue on without validation, and that was something I had to learn, and will continue to work through. Probably that's kind of what I'm coming into in this cycle, continuing. Validation, it's in my name. I need it, and that's part of being a Virgo as well. I think that my fellow Virgos out there, sun, moon, or rising, validation, we all getting validation is confirmation, whether it's from those around us, the universe, and signs and synchronicities, serendipitous moments, right? It's hard to go on without validation, but that is where the uncomfortable part is. That is the part of the hero's journey where you go it alone, right? And there will be guides along your journey. As Joseph Campbell said, there will be guides, but it is meant to truly be walked alone. You and Spirit are co-creating, but it's not all God, right? And it's not all you. Ask yourself why you constantly need that validation if you're doing something you love, right? I love what I do. I do. I really do. I love what I do. And sometimes I have a hard time with self-confidence, just like anyone out there. If you are struggling to put yourself out there, whether it be making a YouTube channel, writing a book, a vlog, podcast, it is really, really hard. You know, I've been doing this for a year and a half. And there are some people out there that have been doing it for many years and have barely broke 1,000 or not even 1,000 yet. It's hard. You know, you have a lot of judgment come at you, especially this type of channel. You know, I get some. You know, I'm not going to get into all that, but you know, you start to question yourself. And anyone out there, thank you. Anyone out there, they're saying, if you have gifts, and we all do, some of you were born with them more unlocked than others. It just depends on your journey, on your path, what you chose to come here to do. But you all have them. You all have access to them. It takes some self-mastery. It does take some work. It does take some sacrifice, right? From you. It's like I'm hearing for someone out there, you want these gifts opening up, but you're not willing to go through the work to get them, right? It's like you want it to be easy. And I think we all do want that, you know, like I just wish that, yeah, Virgo's totally misunderstood, man. We're not totally I get so sick of hearing how anal retentive we are and how, I mean, we are anal about certain things, but it's individual to each of us. It doesn't mean you have to have a clean house all the time. And my house is a freaking mess because I'm the type that if I do something, I have to do it all the way through. It's like that's my OCD is I have to finish it. Like so I'm bad at just picking up after myself. I'll let things be a total mess and then I'll do it all at once, you know? And I'm like, I always feel better. I wish I wouldn't have done it to myself, right? So anyway, I want to get into some horoscope, like delving deeper into the horoscopes and what it could mean for you, especially Sun, Moon, Rising soon. But that's going to be coming up next. I'm getting all my June readings done early this time. I'm doing good. I'm going to get them all done early this time so that way I can do some specialty readings and do some fun stuff that I've really been wanting to do with you guys. Good morning, rustling around. Create order from chaos, and that's a gift. It doesn't always feel like that, but yes, you're right. I'm already hot. I'm already hot. Okay, you guys, let's say a quick prayer and bring the guides in, bring the masters in. Everybody take a big old deep belly. Sally sold seashells on the seashore. Everybody take a big deep belly breath, right? Call in all ascended masters, those of the light, who have messages for their beautiful human down here, the Council of Light, who assist me. Please channel your messages in clearly. Help my ego to die. Sleep for now. Call in spirit guides, those of the light, passed on loved ones of the light, who have messages for their loved ones. Keep it focused on the reading, you guys. Work together. My spirit guides, please help keep these messages clear. Please speak through my guide so that I can keep the chatter down. Okay. And there's this one little thing here that he is just driving me nuts. He's been here for a few days. Don't worry, Clicky, it's not yours. Okay. I don't know if I showed y'all my feather, but it's so pretty. Okay, Spirit, you got a song? Let's get the energy right. Oh, we've sang this one before. It came right in. Okay. it's too much. I'm going to have to get something to... Smoking out in here. I'm so... This is how I do it. Don't gotta be pretty, it's just gotta smoke. Okay. We've sang this one before and it's coming in. Maybe remember this right now. And sometimes attachment to things, that's what's coming in. Attachment to people, places, and things. They're calling us to get in touch with our higher self. Thank you. Get in touch with our higher self right now. For this is what is your thoughts are becoming more powerful. Whether you know this or not, they are being, I can't stress it enough. I cannot stress it enough. They are becoming more powerful. And if you are stuck in this stinking thinking, it's going to bring you down more powerful than ever. If you begin to think positively, just be observant of your thoughts. That's all I'm asking you to do right now. Be observant of your thoughts. And when you catch yourself being unnecessarily negative, there is, in this duality on this 3D plane, there is positive and negative. You don't get one or the other. It is a true balance. It's how you're reacting to them with your thoughts, right? Hi from Oz. I'm awake. Okay. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for the train, feeling near as faded as my jeans. I can do better than that. Come on, Janis. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before the rain rode us all the way to New Orleans. And my harpoon, my dirty red bandana, I was playing songs while Bobby sang the blues. Oh, they're here. They're here. Windshield wipers slapping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew, yeah. Freedom's just another word, oh, nothing left to lose. Nothing, oh, it's nothing, honey, if you ain't free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun, hey, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, everything we done, hey, Bobby, baby, kept me from the cold world. One day up near Selena Snow, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. But I'd trade all my tomorrows for one single yesterday, to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. Oh, it's nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Hey, feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Okay. I'm going to pull one Isis. One Isis. This is for the soul tribe. You may resonate. I'm going to show them again. You may resonate with one more than the other. A twirl in the belly, a clenching of your throat chakra, your heart chakra, any chakra. A shoot of energy, whatever it is, goosebumps, chills. Spirit, ask Spirit to give you a message of what you need to focus more on your journey right now. This will likely tell your story, all of these, okay? But there is a certain piece of information I might read from the book that they want you to hear, that one sentence. It's an innocent oracle message, right? It's called a clé d'âne. Okay. One Isis card, Spirit. Spirit, oh, they're saying two. They're saying pull one and put it on the left and pull another and put it on the right. Read the one in the beginning and not read the second one until the end. Okay. Na na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 Bobby McGill. Mm-hmm. La di da di da da. La di da di da. La di da di da 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 Bobby McGill. Mm-hmm. Be patient. Right card always comes. La di da. La di da 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 da. Da 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 na 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 na. Hey na Bobby McGee, yeah. Oh Lordy, 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 Lord. Hey, 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 Bobby McGee, yeah. Okay, Goddess of 10,000 Names is first. Weird. Spirit of Isis is next for the final. So first we'll read Goddess of 10,000 Names for the soul tribe, okay? And then I'm going to show you the other cards. We're going to clarify them. Pick a card, but likely it will tell a divine story for you. Spirit of Isis will be final. Okay, here we go. Where's the book, Val? Where's the book? I do this to myself every time. There it is. Y'all, I just got this romper on Amazon and it was cheap. I can't remember how much, but it was pretty cheap. And it is amazing. Look. It's like I feel very comfortable throwing on some cute sandals and going out in public. And then I take off my clothes. I can sleep in it. Peeing is not fun. Like, I don't like getting completely naked to pee, especially since Mandy always busts in there. You know, girls know how that is. I'm sure guys don't wear one pieces. But, I mean, go for it if you do. I don't know. I've heard about guy rompers. Goddess of 10,000 Names. Whatever floats your boat. But I will tell you, if you got to go fast, it can be difficult. Oh, for the Lordy mercy. Come on now. Valerie. You goofball. It's like I suddenly forgot my ABCs. Okay. Goddess of 10,000 Names. Can't read the whole thing, but I'm going to read enough to get it, huh? Isis, with many names, forms association and expressions, is referred to as the Goddess of 10,000 Names. A name holds power. It defines, Freudian slip? I don't know. It defines and energizes or limits. The names, faces, and roles that you play are just one part of your being. Yet, you exist beyond them, beloved initiate, as a vast being. You are currently realizing that you are not limited by previous identities you held. Instead, you are becoming more of your whole self. Enjoy the uncovering of even more of you coming. Just like the Lady Isis, you are a multifaceted, multidimensional being. It is most helpful at this phase in your path that you learn not to attach to roles or identities that may have once held great importance for you or others relating to you. It doesn't mean that you cease to relate to that name or role, more that you are realizing it is only a part of you and there is even more wishing to express itself now, right? Here's a couple roles that you might need to move beyond, okay? Beyond. That doesn't mean stop being them. Just stop identifying as that is me. A mother, a father, an executive, a healer. I am not just a tarot reader. I am not just a psychic. I am so much more. good person, strong person, always in control, daughter, teacher, guru, grandmother, and so on. Okay? There is nothing wrong with these roles, and you may still express part of your vast self through such roles. But you are at a significant point in your inner development, where you are learning that these are not who you are, but simply expressions of the eternal, endless self, uncontainable by any human descriptions. And isn't that beautiful? You are so much more. You are not your thoughts. You are the thing observing them. The magical, eternal, powerful soul that is observing them, right? Something for you there. Now, kind of go back to what I said about Janis Joplin. I'm seeing why it channeled in now. Freedom's attachment to roles. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Be that family, be that things, be that a role that you completely identify with to the level that it stops expansion, it stops growth. An executive can be a guru. Why not? Why can't you do both? They are not who you are. Those roles are not who you are. A guru can be an executive. There are plenty of them out there that run their own companies and are executives, but they're also divine beings of light. Let yourself grow in every direction and see what happens. See how powerful you are. Give your higher self a chance to express itself fully. Right? You guys resonating? Give me a thumbs up. I felt that. Thank you, Spirit. I needed to hear that message. I love this. I always learn with you guys when they come in and the council is here. Did y'all hear me calling the council at the beginning of the video? And look at that card that came out. You each have access to the Council of Light. I didn't have it on live chat, sorry. You each have access to the Divine Council of Light. And it will not be the same entities for every person, for you have soul contracts that go well beyond, and you are attached. Each of us is attached to one in the Council of Light. They are countless. I connect with my own Council of Light, and they will generally, in the beginning, speak to you through spirit guides or meditations or intuition, but they will come if you call them. That is what they are here for. And especially now. They're coming in now because at this time in the world, and Gaia is lifting, and it was already known that they would come here, and that if you are here now in this divine time and space, in this plane, you came with a mission to raise the vibration. Awakening to love. Baby, thank you so much, Jules. I love you so much. Julie. Right? And in your way. Perhaps you are an executive who raises the frequency of everyone around you at work because you have that kind of divine energy. The executive world needs healing more than anything, right? The corporate world. Moving into unity. Right now, what is going on? Thank you. Thank you. What is going on right now, they're saying, is that we are lifting up, we are rising up, Gaia is, into closer to being into unity. No more time of separation. We had to go through this cycle, right? They're showing me this came out underneath this card, okay? These two will be together, but I'm going to clarify it more. And I'm going to read this card, don't worry. We are coming back up on the wheel. We needed to be down at the bottom because there were certain lessons that we needed to garner individually and on a macro level. And I am talking about for centuries. Okay? We're coming into the Aquarius age, the golden age, whatever you want to call it. It's happening, and they are here to assist us. They know it feels scary. They know that there will be some crumbling of tearing down, I'm hearing, of what no longer serves us. Macro tower moments. It is so hard. I'm not going to get into it right now. It is very hard to watch the news. I know right now. with all the pain that's already going on, and then all this other pain rising up for good reason, because it must be washed away. We are rising into unity, and sometimes that takes fighting with love. It takes warriors like Martin Luther King paving the way to love. The way to the world of harmony we are seeking is only through love. That is the only way. Okay? But we are going to have to rise up when people won't listen. Speak with love, not hate. Don't feel more, right? We have got this, humans. They believe in us completely. They know it's hard when we're going through it. But I am not here to say the end of the world. Yes, the end of the world that we no longer need, because we're rising into the new one. The Mayans predicted this. The Bible predicted this. You can call it whatever you want. Second coming. Jesus coming in to say, no, it's through unity and love, my darlings. I reminded you of this long ago. I made the ultimate sacrifice, right? Love is love is love. That's it. Okay. The second one, the journey. I'm going to hold up the main card that came out with it. We'll clarify and read each of them. So which one gives you a twirl in the belly, right? Let's start over. The Council, 11. They're all going to speak to you. The Council, 11. The Wheel, 10. Ending a cycle, beginning anew. 29, also an 11. The Journey. 14, which is a 5. Temperance. This is where many of the world is at, right? Isn't that crazy? This is where the world is at. Learning. Temperance. We are balancing light and dark. There is a time for both. We are in this dual plane. We must act with love on this journey. This is part of the journey. We chose to come here and fight. My light workers, my shadow workers, my angels, my earth angels. 50, the spiral. As far back as we can see, the spiral has denoted spirituality and inner and outer consciousness. Not only like the Celts, the Druids were some of the first. We're talking some of the first cave paintings. Our galaxy is a spiral. Plants in nature we see. Have you ever seen a fern that's uncurling? Mimic the spiral. It is ever expanding consciousness. Ever expanding consciousness. If you get stuck here, it's only your fault. You will have slowdowns. You will have times that you need to do this, right? Now look what comes with the spiral, where we're all headed, right? Death, rebirth. It is written. It has been foretold. And it is here. Right? This is beautiful. I think that this is truly beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful little pools I've ever seen. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to pull some clarifiers for Council. If you resonated with it specifically, pay extra special attention here, but there will be one here. A message for everyone. All together. Pull it all together. The Council and the Wheel. What do you want to say here, Spirit? Should I use a different deck? I feel that I should. I think I'm going to continue with this one. We've only pulled 3 out of it. The Wheel and the Council. I don't really feel that, but we're keeping it. Can I get a few more? Came right out. I had to. This was the first card out. Look at that spiral again. As we begin, so shall we end. Coming back into unity, coming back into one. So many circles, so many spirals. This is what the Council is wanting you to know. They are wanting you to connect with your Council of Light and be a part of the magic of this universe, of the ever-expanding consciousness. They want you to be a part of that. As you heal yourself, as you shine at your perfect, unique fraction of light, for we are all light. We are all energetic beings. As you shine at your most authentic, you're naturally healing the entire world. You're stepping in to this magic. And then you have access to it. Oh, then miracles start happening. Miracles start happening. Spirit, do you have... Oh, that buzzed. Oh, man, the major arcana is one more. Okay, they're saying that's good. Okay. So, clarifying the council, which I'm about to read, and then we'll discuss this. This is crazy, y'all. They have something to say here. I hope everybody's paying attention. We have the wheel. Balancing the dark and the light brings you back up the wheel. And you can stay up here if you learn that this is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. And how are you responding to the negative things in your life? How are you responding to them? That's what they're wanting you to hear. For you are the magician. You have the ability to manipulate this universe. You are a natural alchemist within. You have the ability to create your own world. But they need movement from you, baby. 7, the chariot. Also, look, they want you to see how much control you actually have over your life, no matter what it looks like on the outside. We have manifested all of this as a global consciousness because of the fear, because of the separation. It is bringing us back down because we cannot move into unity until we're good with ourselves. You have got to learn. Do you enjoy being alone with yourself? I love it. I crack myself up. And sometimes I cry with myself. You have got to fall in love with yourself, your higher self. Fall in love with you. Oh, and then watch your world change. Okay? Also interesting having a 10, 1 plus 0, 1. All major arcanas. And the 7, the perfect spiritual number. Yes, the council is calling you. And 11 for the council. Let's read the council out of the book. Where is it? Keep burping. Vitamin burps. They don't taste good, man. I wish they would make some taste a little better, but I don't understand. I know why it is. The council. 11. I like the ones that are numbered. Okay. The essence of this card. I'll read the essence and then the invitation. So, if you truly resonate with this one the most, make sure you pay special close attention to the invitation. Oh, cartoon. Me too. I used to hate being alone. Hated it. And what does that tell you? Right? About not wanting to be alone with yourself. Can I just say thank you again to everyone who's donated to my channel. If you donate on Super Chats, please make sure to send me your manifestations and what you want to release, because you're included in both the new moon and the full moon ritual. Okay? If you donate to PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, just put it in the notes section of that donation. Okay? But if you do it here, you got to send it to my email so I can add it to the spreadsheet. Okay? Because you are included in it. Otherwise, you know what you get. If you don't send me anything, because it's important for me to get back energy, I'm going to send you toads. Maybe one will turn into a prince, someone said the other day. The essence of this card, the council, are luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the spirit world. These are what your spirit guides often will be consisted of too. Often they are from the Council of Light. A life review is when we place our good and bad deeds on a divine scale and attempt to explain why we did not love, forgive, or dare as greatly as we might have. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes, in an unconditional relationship with life. In an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire, which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. The invitation. The council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall. Ooh, didn't I say it is written earlier? That was for someone. So look around you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Validation. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. This is what they ask of you. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. If y'all been here since the beginning, wow, right? I love it when they talk this clearly. Thank you, guys. Oh, I love you. Oh, in the beginning, I said I have been having difficulty with needing validation, right? Like I'll have one video that has, my Scorpio video has like 18,000 subscribers and my Aries video has like 400, right? And I was like, what am I doing wrong? Maybe it's nothing I'm doing wrong. Maybe that message isn't meant to be seen yet, or I don't know what. I don't know. It's not up to me to know. It's just up to me to keep doing what I love and keep doing it as authentically as possible, right? That is for you too. Whatever it is, keep doing what you love and keep doing it as authentically as possible. Somebody's guide here is saying, I told you to go through him. Okay, hang on. They are all talking because they're excited. Someone's guide here is saying, if you want to ascend, if you want to tap in to the collective, simply continue to follow your desires. The true desires within your heart are their way of showing you the exact right direction to go. And they reward you with yummy feelings when you get them, when you do them. That is how they're saying, yes, this is the right track, right? Gave you chills, Kirsten? Beautiful. Okay. I think we're going to feel all of them. And that's okay. That's great. That's great. The journey. The journey. 29, also 11. Looks so sad. Look at the beautiful Owl of Wisdom. It's a stunning card. Look at the heart up here. Open up, wake up, and look what's interesting. Look at the card that clarified it. Anybody else see the resonation here? The balance. That's what it's all about. You guys, you can't make this crap up. It's my church. I can cuss. You can't make this shit up. I don't care if it gets demonetized. Not for Sunday church, which I know sounds backwards, but not for me. Ooh, and look at the wings. Look at the wings. 2 different decks. Right? Balancing of light and dark. Gaia misses you. The unity is coming and they're asking you to balance your own light and dark. Someone's assisting you. Your counsel is assisting you. Your angels are assisting you. I can feel them. I can feel them all over. Beautiful. Let's read that before we clarify. That's beautiful. The journey. 29. This thing is getting on my nerves. It's itching my foot. These are always too big for my wrists. These ones work, but these are too big for my wrists. So I put them on my ankles and they look cute, but it hurts when I'm sitting. I love you. I love you. Okay, the journey. I've never read this one, so I'm very excited. The essence of this card. The journey is an invitation to step outside the boundaries of your life as you know it. The journey is not a holiday. It is a call to be hermit-like and go on a pilgrimage into the unknown. There are no maps, no territory, there are no maps to the territory you will be exploring, no marked paths, and no road signs. Ooh. The time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling you. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true, even when you are not sure of where you are going. Trust your intuition before it makes sense. Before. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. I want to read the medicine on this one. The journey is calling you, but the timing... Okay, so this is if you got it reversed. Never mind. That's if you got it reversed. That's the shadow side of that card. Let's pull some clarifiers. Trust your higher self. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting. They just put something in my head to clarify. So in the David Bowie deck, the Starman Tarot, as I've said, is probably one of the most spiritual decks of tarot that I've ever used. When it comes to Oracle, I would say Isis, but this is insane. And if you actually read the book, you will learn truly much more about the spiritual, intuitive part of tarot than of any other book I've ever read, and I've read hundreds. Okay. And I disagree with more than half of them. It's a money-getting thing now. Tarot's getting very popular, so be careful. Just use your intuition. Use your intuition. You have to read a lot of information to learn something. You can't just read one thing and take that in as truth. Be wise, but also be knowledgeable. There's a difference. You need to fully understand something, and your intuition is a big assistance in that. Do your research. But I want you to read here a little bit of this Temperance card from his perspective, because I think it will change the way you might look at that card if you're someone that follows tarot. But either way, it's going to help you understand this combination better. Interesting, they look so much alike. Okay. I'm just going to look how long the description. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? So that's the Temperance card. Look at how they're holding together a dream as he's manifesting both light and dark and learning to balance it. Do you see that? And there are your spirit guides holding together this manifestation. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Whatever wolf you're feeding, their universe's agreement with you is we'll give you more of that. So if you are focusing on negative, their agreement with you is to give you whatever you're focusing on, and you decided that before you came here. They're not trying to punish you. That is it's the law. It's the agreement. It's universal law. So listen to I'm just going to read this little part. Okay. Seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary. Exquisite balance. A period of rebirth. Slow down and view the world with fresh magical perspective. Trust your intuition. And it says, they talk about the traditional artwork. He says his is different. He says that a strongly perspective, androgynous being floating in the universe, a time slice of frozen light, delicate and fleeting. It says, for 1 second, everything is in balance. Exquisite is revealing and then disappears, reminding us that we ourselves are like frozen light moving through space that will too quickly disappear. Someone out there has got to understand that, yes, time may be fluid. And if something is meant for you, it'll always come back around. But there are times when the energy is so right. And they are assisting you. Trust your intuition. They're saying it will not fail you. It will not fail you. Let's pull some clarifiers. Spirit, what do you want to say here? They are really, truly saying moderation is important. I keep seeing this balance of light and dark in all of the cards, right? Moderation is truly important. Okay. Ace of Swords. This is downloads. This is light bulbs going off. clarification, clarity on your path ahead. You may not know where it's going to go, right? You may not know where it's going to go, but if you trust, they're saying if you just trust us a little, we need action from you. We need action from you. And trusting your intuitions. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. Someone may need to take that journey to the holy mountain. Right? Maybe someone needs that. But aside from that, someone may need to do a walkabout. If you're new to my channel, last year, you can go see some of it on my early YouTube. But I sold everything I owned down to a rucksack, 65-pound rucksack, and hiked all of the Florida Gulf Coast, all the way through to Alabama. It was a long way, hundreds of miles. Walked it, popped a tent when I could, slept wherever. I was essentially homeless for a while. Somebody may need that, and I tell you what, I've said this story before, but this girl said, "God, isn't that heavy?" And I'm like, because my pack is big. And I was like, I tell you what, I feel a lot lighter than I used to. Something was left behind on the road out there. Trauma, some PTSD from my military service, from my family. We all have PTSD, and we need to start realizing that. We all have PTSD in this world because we have been taught for so long to push down, push down, push down. We need to start loving and healing that within the world. We need to understand that people, when they are acting from fear, it is a form of PTSD. We need to respond with love, right? We are creating our world. You are creating your own world. Live psychically. Trust your intuition. Understand that your thoughts are truly creating the world that you live in. Look around you, for you have manifested it. For some of you, willpower and understanding you're stronger than you think you are. So much stronger than you think you are. But remaining humble, right? Coming like a lion, going like a lamb. Coming from your heart chakra. Just because you're a light worker, just because you want to raise the frequency of this world, doesn't make you weak. It makes you a warrior. When I say react with love, think about your reactions. Ask Spirit to always put the words in your mouth when someone's coming at you differently, but that doesn't mean you lay down. Sometimes you have to holler to be heard, right? Okay, death, rebirth. So many major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All but the ace, which is a portal. Right? Every single card here is a major arcana except for the ace, which is a portal. It's neither major nor minor. It's a portal. And again, if you don't walk through it, fart in the wind. Time may be fluid, but there are certain times that are more powerful where your endeavors will be rewarded greater. That is simply where the energy is at right now. It's like it won't take much to shoot you up in the vortex, because they are trying to change the world, and they are doing it one soul at a time. We are doing it one soul at a time. As you heal yourself, you are healing the world. Death, rebirth, and the spiral. 50. Let's read it. They are talking so much that it's hard to even focus. I'm listening, but I'm also trying. Y'all. Oh. The spiral, 50. Okay. This one actually has quite a few oracle cards, over 60, which is pretty impressive. Most of them have like 48 to 52. The spiral. From galaxies in the sky, this is the essence. From galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells at the beach, the spiral is found extensively in the natural world. Its shape is the form of a coiled serpent. Its shape is the form of a coiled serpent, has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown, and the extending far out into the heavens. It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depths of the psyche and its energy is released to give birth to a new reality. This is what's happening. Do you see the story, you guys? Do you see the story? How they are confirming for us. This is meant. It is meant on the journey, macro and micro. This is meant, and they are here for us. They are here for us when we are doing this enormous shift. They know how hard it is, and they are saying, yes, courageous beings, you are so courageous for coming here during this time. We honor you. Thank you. The invitation. To renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time. Break the habit of constantly working on your faults, because then you're constantly seeing what's wrong with yourself. You're done. Move on. Catch yourself, move on. Don't stay there. Let nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine of the spiral as it guides you to your journey of renewal. Now I'm going to read the reverse part, the medicine for someone who's having a hard time with this. Take special attention here, okay? The spiral announces a descent into the depths, and look what it's clarified by, into the depths and a rebirth. You guys, I love you guys. I love you guys. Allow nothing to get in the way of this process. As the time is right and the forces of nature are supporting you in this endeavor. Timing. Using stones, twigs, or yarn to build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. Okay, I'm going to start this over. Using stones, twigs, or yarn, build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. 1, 2, 3. Enter the spiral slowly. Once in the center, offer to the earth the feeling or situations that you no longer want in your life. As you walk back the way you entered, feel recharged for your new journey. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, dang it. Are y'all going to do it with me today? We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, we're doing it. Does anybody ever get that? Do you need me to read that again? Let me know if you need to. Okay. So, I don't feel this needs to clarify, but I'm going to pull anyway, just because we've done it for all of them. But death, rebirth, this is where we're at. But you're no longer, right? You're out of the dark night of the soul, moving into rebirth. You're right here. You're right here in the middle. It's kind of like when your shoes, you know, when you're little, your shoes are too small, but the next size up is just a little bit too big. That's where you're at. That's where you're at. So your shoes are a little tight and uncomfortable, but the next size up is a little bit too big. You're growing. You're growing, baby. Good. Okay. Just pull. See if there's anything else they want to say about it. Okay. They made that very clear. Whoa. Okay. They made that very clear too. One more. Nope. That's too many. Okay. That one buzzed, I guess. Okay. A lot came out. You guys, all the major arcana. So we got 2 8s. 8s are about manifestation. Okay. Very much about the spiral. Walk into the spiral, thinking of all the things you want to let go of, all the things you want to walk away of, because, baby, new day coming. New day coming. Leave it behind. Burn it. Write it down. The things you want to let go of and burn it if you want. I do that. And then let it back into the universe. Transmute that energy into this 8, right? Yeah, I had it right. Into this 8. 8 of Wands. Downloads, new opportunities. Ask Spirit to blow your mind. Ask universe to blow your mind. Ask them to bring the magic back. For this is a new beginning. Have some faith. Leave the old behind. Trust Spirit. Take some risks, my darling. They are trying to build a new world, and it cannot be done in stagnation. Shake up that energy. Realize that your thoughts are becoming more powerful. Perspective change for enlightenment. A sacrifice for enlightenment. What do you want? Do you know? Be real with yourself. Clear that throat chakra. What do you want out of this life? What brings you joy? Do you know? I want to read. You got to put work into it, you guys. You got to put work into it. And they're saying, someone out there, yeah. They're saying there's so much abundance under the ground that you don't see. Look at how he's loving this little plant. He's even given it separate sunshine. And it's going to grow big. He doesn't see all the pinnacles that are going to come from it. When you start loving an opportunity, an itty bitty thing, and you show it love, you have no idea what will come of it. Magic will come of it. They're asking you to have faith. Work on it without validation. Do it because you love it. Do it because you love it. Those pinnacles are going to come up and they are going to be big. This is King Midas. It's like the Midas touch. We're changing the world, Soul Tribe. If you're attracted to my channel, get ready. As we all unite, more love and more abundance. They clear your path with abundance when you start healing the world, because they don't want you distracted by this material plane. Right? Gold, baby. Gold. Cartoon, I'm so glad that you're inspired. Let's read the final message. Spirit of Isis. Remember, they asked us to pull this in the beginning, both of these. This is what we began with. Goddess of 10,000 names. And this is what we're ending with. This is what they want us to know. Triumph of the Goddess. And I'll say the prayer at the end for this one, so you can do the prayer if you want. I love you guys all so much. I get so emotional. I almost don't even want to stop talking. I just want to stay on here and chill with you all day long. I'm sure y'all got shit to do though. And I've been thinking I probably shouldn't do these at 11 because that's actual church time. And I know you guys, some of you want to go to church for real. So I need to start maybe doing them either earlier or later. But I want people to be able to sleep in on Sunday too. I love you, Ingrid, Emily, Patricia. Oh, all of you so much. And I want to say also, I'm really proud of all my brothers coming into the tribe. I have a higher ratio for men. And it's still at like 20% now, I think. For 20% men, though, that's really high for a tarot channel. So thank you, brothers, and I don't want to hear anything negative there. I'll just say that. They're here. A lot of them are here truly because they're growing. The divine masculine is rising. Okay. It's funny. Who was it that said it the other day? What's his channel? Eat, Read, Love. Tarot, great. He's so funny. He is so funny. Got the best hair too. Quite the Leo hair. He is a Leo, I think. Anyway, he's Sal. His name is Sal. Sal Val. I always say Sal Pal. Anyway, so he says, if you're going to say something, make a comment, just imagine, would you say that to your mama? Would you say that to your mama? So, when we're saying, people get bold on these channels and when they're leaving comments, it's like, if you're going to be nasty, if you're going to be hateful, copy and paste and send it to your mother first and see how she reacts. That's what I'd like to know. I agree with him. Okay. If you can't say it to your mama, you shouldn't be saying it here, is what I'm saying. Spirit of Isis. Okay. Beloved initiate. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Believe. It is helpful on the inner path to let go and detach over and over again. And yet, we need to stay true to our heart and not give up on what we feel we are here to do. Whether it is reaching for enlightenment, for inner peace, for creative breakthrough, for personal healing, the triumph of the goddess is with you now, urging you not to give up, no matter how far away or impossible success may seem to be. Don't quit. Persist until the impossible happens. The power of genuine inner will, not force or domination, but that inner power that fuels us to continue with our inner practices, to do what we need to do in the physical world to bring ourselves light and life, is growing within you now. It is supported by living the right quest for you. What is right for you? Stop asking yourself what's right for everyone else. I don't care if you got kids. I don't care. Start saying, if you live at your highest, most authentic self, it's going to be the best for them to see that growth. We all say, all I want is for my kids to be happy. But then you aren't even willing to make yourself happy. Children don't learn by listening. They learn by watching. I don't know who that was for. It is supported by living the right quest for you, seeking to climb the mountain that lies within your own heart. Not that chosen for us by another, but the journey that genuinely lies within us. They're very long. I'm going to move to the prayer. Incantation of the spirit of Isis. Spirit of Isis, enduring and bright, your love more powerful than might, your triumph assured in any fight, I center myself in truth and light. Your love makes the impossible real. I go into my heart and feel the success coming to me at this time. I give thanks for your blessing divine. I want you to hear this. Sorry. Remember, beloved initiates, that the forces of growth, love, and divinity are in your corner. There is nothing more powerful than these. Allow them to have their way, and you will have yours. Your win is assured. Step into love. I'm so sorry. Notifications. But that usually means donation, so thank you if that's what that was. I love you guys. Don't forget to tell me what you want to manifest and what you want to release for the full and new moon. Next Friday, I believe, the 5th, is going to be a lunar eclipse, okay? These are often there to sort of shake things up, to shine a light on things we're not looking at, okay? I feel like that's going to happen, and that's why we have 2 lunar eclipses next month. You guys, that's nuts. The time is now. We're halfway through this 2020 year. All of this pulling in is now going to be going out, okay? This second half of the year, I want you to be prepared for it to get a little cray-cray in the world, okay? How are you responding? That's what they want you to know. That's what they want you to know. That's what they want you to know. How are you responding to the cray-cray? Don't get upset. This is all part of it. This is all part of it. You know, I was thinking today, because of all of the riots and stuff, I was thinking today about how terrifying it was, or it must have been, during the era of Martin Luther King. But what greatness it brought. But we are not done with that work. It hasn't been that long, y'all. It hasn't even been a century. We are not done with that work. Okay? It is ever continually to grow stronger in unity. Someone's color should not be an offense to you. Right? We're growing. And it may look ugly sometimes. And it may be terrifying. But let's keep imagining, you guys. Imagining the world we want to live in. When you see those scary things on TV, close your eyes, mute it for a second, and just let your heart chakra blow up. And just for a moment, imagine the unity you want to live in this world. Remember that racism, you're not born with it. You're taught it, right? Break old preconceived notions. Tear down in your mind the way that the world was taught to you and see it the way you want to see it. What do you want to see in this beautiful world? Because it is beautiful. It is truly what we make it. And here's what's amazing. Even though things are terrifying, we called it in because we're so powerful. We called it in because we knew on some deep subconscious level that this is the only way to growth. This is part of it. How are we responding to it? Right? Happy Sunday. Go do the spiral thing. Walk into it and imagine what you want to let go of in your life. Walk out of it and feel that release and that you're walking into a new adventure that Spirit's about to hand you. Okay? What do they say, you guys? Thank you so much to all Spirit guides for being here, Ascended Masters. They say, don't waste your hate. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words. No, don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. I love you, my soul tribe. I have a reading coming up this afternoon. If I feel like it, I might be able to throw in some horoscopes later, but I want to see how my energy feels. I don't want to mess up her reading. If you need to be scheduled, don't worry. I'll be with you by the end of today, okay? I love you all. I manifest this beauty for you. Step into the beauty way. Catch you on the flip side. Like and subscribe.